Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just wandering around. I'm on my. Dude, it's been so cold for so long.
Oh yeah, I know. And
Like,
there might be no.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel
on the
like this has been a very cold winter.
yeah, it's been pretty rough. Do do do.
What do you set your heat to?
68. It's not precise though. We have baseboard heating, so
I didn't hear.
sometimes
I didn't
it's
hear the
too.
first bit that you said.
68.
68. Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's not super precise because we have baseboard heat.
Yeah.
So it's like um sometimes it feels really hot and sometimes it's too
Yeah.
cold.
I've got these. First of all, this house is from like the '60s or something, so the insulation sucks. Um, but I've got these radiators, and they're like inset into the wall, and just the back is just the outside, but like covered in wood, so there's no insulation behind them. And it wastes
Mm.
so much goddamn fuel. I'm spending so much money on fuel. I don't even know if there's a solution for that. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
um,
Oh, shit.
I just I'm still in the midst of like turning one of my rooms into something that I can rent out, and I had these French doors installed because it's a big opening. And one dude, I already had the doors, like all the trim and everything. I just needed the labor for it. And this one quote was for like 2,800, and I got another quote from a dude I was talking to some random guy, and he was like, "Oh, my friend kind of does some woodwork. He cost 500, but like, which is insanely cheap, but it feels like you kind of paid for that 500. Like the doors a little the French doors like don't quite meet up properly. Like one's bowed out a little bit. But like I figured,
Oh
fuck
yeah.
it, like, you know, for 500, it's like it's a difference of like 2,300 bucks. Like, you know, I just
Yeah. Yeah, man. You got to save that money where you can.
yeah. And it was more fucked up to start with, and I just fucking got a wood chisel or like unscrewed the bottom bit where it was screwed in. I had to take off some of the trim, and then I like chiseled out deeper in so that I could put the hinge deeper in. And it like, as opposed to like 3/4 of an inch, it's now like an eighth of an inch or something off. Uh,
Hmm.
did I just hear a kid?
That's my daughter.
Ah, I thought
She's
I thought it
playing
was
in the office.
I thought it was just Nate and I in here, and I I was like, Nate, whose child is in your home?
Child, did you abduct?
Yeah.
Nah.
I did not realize there was a big update for Fantasy Grounds. Probably not that big, but
Doesn't seem to be.
taking a second.
Yeah. Oh, I meant to ask this because it kind of came through in the recording. When I'm chewing my nicotine gum, you guys aren't hearing me chewing because that would be disgusting.
I don't think I've ever
Hmm.
heard it. If I
Okay,
did,
good.
I didn't notice.
Okay, good, good, good. I don't know. I must have like blacked out last session or something, but where did we like? I guess we'll discuss it when we start. But where did we leave off?
Yeah, I think you guys had um decided to head towards Crystal Crescent City.
Okay. Yeah, and then okay.
I feel bad. My busy season has nuked my brain. I'm like, I have a vague recollection of what we did.
Yeah. Okay. Um so I don't know if you guys have um, heard of Matt Colville.
I have.
Um, so he's like a
His new
guy
system
who's
seems
done.
cool. Draw blade or draw steel or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. So, I've been reading through the Kingdoms and Warfare and the what's the other one? Strongholds and Followers
Oh yeah.
books. I have them on Fantasy Grounds. Um, and it's kind of cool. It kind of adds like a level of play, but um, I think it would be interesting to try to play with, but it's kind of a lot to learn.
Okay.
Um,
Do you have like a PDF you could send to us? Because I'd be down to read it.
yeah, I think there's a. Let me see about the activation because there's I think a player. I could do the player load for that one.
Oh.
Oh. All right, I think we're all here.
Chris, I'm gonna be in like a place just outside of Hartford next not next week, the week after, March 2nd.
March 2nd.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You want to grab dinner or something?
Yeah, dude. Let's do it. I should be getting a rental car,
Cool.
but yeah, there's apparently like a company that like builds stuff for the Navy that I'm going to like go
Nice.
help, not audit, but like make sure that the stuff they say they have in their warehouse is actually there.
Yeah. I wish someone would fucking audit the 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 military. I wish someone would.
Well, they do. They do. Um, there's actually two people who audit the military. So EY is the independent auditor, and then the Government Accountability Office also audits the DoD as a whole. But the Marine Corps actually just got a clean audit opinion, and that's who I work for, helping them get their clean audit opinion. So,
Cool.
in all material respects, the Marine Corps, what you see on their balance sheet is what they actually spend their money on. Navy, on the other hand, can't get their shit together. So,
Okay. So I think I just allowed player load for the two books. So if
did?
you guys activate them in the modules, you can read them. I don't know if you see that like under library, you can actually just read the books.
Yeah.
Um,
You just click book, yeah.
yeah. So it's pretty cool. The Kingdoms and Warfare one, I'm not sure what you guys for the players have access to here. It's just everything.
I can share my screen with you.
I'm looking now.
oh, I can read it.
I can't see the stat blocks. Yeah, so these are the rules. I was thinking if we're open to it, um, trying to like, and I'm not really sure like how it'll work in Fantasy Grounds because like it seems like one of those things that's like easier if you're like sharing a tabletop. Um, like, because I couldn't actually figure out like for like the units, how to get them to like be like viewable. Um,
That just be
like I
under
couldn't
the
actually.
NPCs?
Yeah, but like it's not like they're like a unit is like a collection of like soldiers, you know.
Oh.
So like you know, and the units have like dependencies. So like if you're like, you know, an orc, you would be more likely to have like to be in command, like an orc commander. You would be more likely to be in command of like an orc unit than like an elf unit, you know, unless your character's backstory has like a reason to have like a unit of elves. You know, or like you're just adventuring history. So, you know, there's like stuff like that. But they have like all these like little unit things, and they should have like their own stat blocks. And when I go to click on them, they're not there. So I'm wondering if like there's something wrong.
So when you go to the table, so like are you talking about like under the strongholds by class thing?
It's not strongholds. This is under Kingdoms and Warfare.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the Kingdoms and Warfare one is like maybe like an expansion of the Strongholds and Followers. So I was just thinking about doing like for the realm that you guys just left, if you guys go back, like I was interested in, or I wanted to see if you guys were interested in potentially like playing out a scenario where you like lead a like insurgency of like the goblinoid people against the GIF,
Yeah. That
you
could be
know.
a fun little thing to do.
Yeah, so like doing some battles, and like, you know, the interesting part is like, you know, in the battles, like you don't necessarily like your characters would each command a number of units based on your proficiency bonus. And like your whole army, like there's rules for it. So like we'd have to all read through it and get on the same page about how this works. But you guys would basically build an army. I would build an army that the GIF have. We do a couple of battles, probably a series of battles. But then there would also be like I would set up a scenario where like you guys like don't have to be leading the army to have them be like commanded under you.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like you guys as player characters would still have like some objective that's part of the battle, but it would be like maybe going toe to toe with like an enemy commander, or like, you know, trying to do some objective like slaying a monster, or you know, killing, you know, the big bad of the scenario. So like we'd have like both, where it'd be like a battle, but also like you guys would have something with more like, you know, personal stakes and consequences as well. So it wouldn't it's not like just like this is kind of an abstraction, you know, to sort of like it's not like you guys are there on the field of battle. So but anyways, I'm sharing that with you guys. If you guys want to read through it. It's just in Fantasy Grounds. I'll figure out a way to maybe pirate a PDF for it. It's a lot of crunch, more than we
Yeah, it seems
normally
pretty
play with.
crunchy.
So if you guys aren't interested, you know, we can say bag it, and you know, we'll do something different. But you know, if it sounds interesting to you guys as like something you want to do, then you know, I would be down
It
to try
seems
to run it,
interesting.
because
Is there a pared down version that could be like a little bit simpler? Because this is.
I mean, we could just set up we could just set up like a small level battle, which would be what I'd do to kind of test out the system,
Yeah.
where it'd be like each of you, instead of like doing proficiency score worth of units, each of you would just have one unit that you're in command of, and we'd do like a little skirmish
Okay.
on that scale. So it'd be like, 4 units on your side and 4 units on my side, and see how it plays.
Okay.
It's actually fairly straightforward, but like there's just a lot of rules around it, and so like I just read through it tonight, and feel like I have more or less a grasp. And the Kingdoms and Warfare book is what I read. So Strongholds and Followers I haven't read yet. I don't know anything about that. Because I wanted to see about like the warfare part of it. I would ignore the domains and intrigue stuff. I'm not messing with that. The stuff about organizations or realms, I'm not really looking at right now. It's just the warfare section that sort of explains the warfare rules. So yeah, if you guys read through that section and see if this sounds like something interesting, and if not, we can move on. But I just figured it'd be kind of a different thing than um, I don't know. But we could just say bag it, and you guys do your thing, and I'll narrate a battle otherwise, and the outcome will still depend on stuff you guys are able to accomplish, yourselves or something. But I just thought it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
So.
pretty cool. I'm reading it.
I'm a big fan of
Interesting.
crunchy systems when it comes to tabletops.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of cool, but it's kind of complex, and I'm still trying to figure out how I would implement it in Fantasy Grounds, because I don't know that, like I think I would need like to add images, and like definitely I feel like there should be like units in there, and there's not. So I would have to like download those or create little NPC stat blocks or whatever, because like the units, it's like a military unit, right? So it's like I have a unit of infantry and a unit of cavalry and a unit of like aerial troops and or artillery, and they have different like strengths and weaknesses, and um, have like different limitations on the battlefield. And so you would have like they have like each unit has like a little character sheet that you would be maintaining as like the commander of a unit. But then they would also have like a symbol out on the battlefield where that you designate like where they are on the battlefield. Anyways, read through it, see if it sounds interesting.
Cool.
So, and I'll leave this up when we're done playing. So if you guys want to spend time this evening reading through it, otherwise, I'll try to find a PDF or something. So yeah, where we left off, I think you guys had started to you left the Dwarvish realm, I think.
Yes. We had left. We had teleported back to the ship, and we had talked to Ally.
Yeah, but you were in the Dwarvish realm when you teleported, and I think you guys chose to set sail at that point.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, were we heading back to the Goblin realm? The goblins?
I think you were planning on
That's what we
going
were doing.
back to the capital city.
And then coming back for the goblins.
Right.
I think we had enough time for that. I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys like you had enough time to go back to the capital city, um, you know, like resupply or and fulfill your sort of bargain with Zan, and then go back. Um, so all right. Um,
I mean, the problem with that is that Lou isn't here, so
uh-huh.
I don't know what the fuck he was gonna do with Zen.
Yeah, I know. He I will say this as a DM, he has not explained what he was planning to do for me either. Oh,
So
I don't know. I was gonna be as surprised as you guys and have to just you know,
I thought we had
adapt.
convinced Lou it was a bad idea.
I think we did. We're going back for a different reason. What reason? Why are we going back?
Because we had said he was evil, and we don't want to like help him.
Yeah, I think we just
he's
don't
evil.
want to deal with this right now. It feels like something we deal with after we deal with the pressing story moment we have in the other realm.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. You can head to the goblin to the goblin realm if that's what you prefer.
Well, wait,
That's
were
totally
we
cool.
not in the Goblin Realm?
You teleported to the dwarvish realm, to where your ship was.
Oh,
where Ally
oh
was
yeah.
trying
We
to
were just
find you
bringing.
guys.
Okay, I tell you what we were doing. We were going back to the Goblin Realm to. Wait, were we going somewhere else to get supplies to come back to the Goblin Realm?
I think you were just trying to get your ship.
Yeah, to fly around maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because weren't we gonna try to like bomb them from above?
Something. Yeah.
We
Also,
talked about it being an airship.
also we needed to stop off somewhere and try and get Ozzy some items.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
that's true.
that.
Yeah,
We
because Oz doesn't have any magic items anymore.
you
except for
have no
his,
magic items, and we're about to get into a
except
big
for
fight.
his true rune.
Yeah.
yeah. I need to update my inventory actually, because I still have a bunch of that crap in my inventory.
Yeah, you do.
How? Wait. Oh, here we go. Wand of Fear by. Do spell scrolls count?
You can keep the spell scroll, yeah.
Okay.
You can keep like spell scrolls and potions, but
Okay.
also the dragon's claw keep.
Okay. Yeah, we never figured. I never looked into that, did I? Man. All right.
Okay.
Well. Yeah, I could definitely use like a +1 arcane focus or something. That'd be good.
All right. So you're in the dwarvish realm, which is, you know, pretty good for a lot of things. Not the best for magic, but also not the worst. So what are you looking for?
I probably, well, I don't think I know the identify spell, so I probably want to ask someone about the Dragon's Claw, and then I probably just want to find like a better spellcasting focus, like a good staff or something.
I have a staff.
That you're not using?
Yeah. Find a
I think I have a staff of flowers.
Probably looking for something with a little more kick to it.
Yeah. You'll be fine.
I'm Oscar Elmstone, level 9 wizard, and this is my staff of flowers.
Hey, I think you could charm a lot of people with that staff of flowers.
Yeah, how much money do you have?
I've got 476 gold pieces.
476 gold
No,
pieces.
we have way more. We have way more.
Oh wait, I forgot.
We have like a preposterous amount of gold.
Did anyone write that
Oh,
down? 'Cause I don't think I did.
Didn't you guys get distributed like a bunch of shit?
We didn't get distributed anything now.
Who's
Did
holding?
I
What's
not?
his name?
I didn't hand you guys like. Fjark has 50,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, but that's from the card.
Grabbed a bunch.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
also
you got
have
the
like
card.
25,000 from the
Lou threw all in a bag.
yeah. He
Mm,
just
Lou
has an
11,000.
entire Heward's handy sack filled with gold.
I swear I did like a distro of like the
No, I had 33 gold pieces, and then I pulled the card that gave me like 50,000.
No,
I thought because
there was
you
no
guys took
distro.
like you guys took a whole lump. I guess not, huh?
No, because I just
Unless-
checked Bear's
unless
inventory too,
Lou-
and he doesn't have any, and I haven't touched him since he got locked in a dungeon.
And does Bergen have like gold, or did he write down gold on his notes, like how much
He
he
has
had?
11,200 gold.
Yeah, but I think that some of that came from the cards he pulled.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so let me roll.
I have a keep. I think I have a castle
Yeah.
somewhere.
Kevin
in
has
my
a
name.
castle somewhere.
You do. I wonder if it's just generating you cash money as you.
Well, I think it's
On the
occupied
moon,
by
dude.
monsters, if I remember right.
Occupied by monsters on the moon.
No, I don't think it's on the moon.
Probably.
Nate didn't want to have it on the moon. I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, yeah, you have a keep somewhere.
We need to go clear the monsters out of your keep.
Dude.
We don't know where your keep is, dude. I can't believe I've pulled fucking 2 cards, and they were just both awful. Fuck me. Everyone else got to pull like 12. This is bullshit.
I pulled Buttersworth. That was one of my cards.
You did. You pulled me, dude.
I pulled Buttersworth and the gold. I think that was it. I had the death one too, and I had to kill the death thing.
Oh, that's right. Also,
That was my first card.
Also, someone is our bitter enemy who was our ally at this point.
I also drew a card that made me stupid, and then drew a card that allowed me to rebalance my stats. Oh,
Did anyone draw
that was.
the weapon one? The random
Okay,
weapon
so you
one?
guys got
I did too. I got the Vicious Great Club.
Oh.
From the where's the party sheet? I need to make sure that this is okay. From the Dwarven Vault, you guys took 16,000 gold pieces. So I'm going to distribute that across 4 players, and this will be Bear, Bruggen, Fjark, and Oz. So Buttersworth will
Okay.
not be getting that.
Yeah.
If that's cool.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I mean, I can be Buttersworth's sugar daddy for now. I have more gold than I think I'll ever know what to do with.
Dude, I'm just saying, if you're not using that Vicious Great Club, Bear is gonna want that thing.
Oh, I planned on giving it to Bear because I have tried to use it a couple times, but I don't do great with it. So
I don't think you can use it
I do so.
in bear form.
No, I cannot. Yeah.
Well, they've got. What are the rules? If you could, then that would be fucking sick.
No, I don't think I can. Plus, I'm a Tavern Brawler, and I have a bunch of other stuff that enhances unarmed attacks. So, I've only tried to use it when I don't want a wild shape.
Gotcha.
But I planned on once we got back with Bear to give it to him because that Vicious Great Club is pretty powerful.
Pretty fucking strong, yeah. 1d8 plus 2d6 damage.
Yeah. And then the Izuna's add, because I'm starting to add my wild shapes as just weapons instead. Because I think it's easier.
I'm gonna want. I know I don't have any money, but I'm gonna want a +1 weapon and a +1 shield. That's all I want. I don't know. That shouldn't cost very much.
Yeah, probably not. Depends on the weapon and shield. I'll look that up. But Oz, so you're looking for a staff specifically?
Really just an arcane focus that's a +1 would be great, or has some other like secondary effect.
Okay.
There's some pretty
I'll
fun.
give
Hang
Buttersworth, how much walking around money do you need?
Well, I wouldn't want to take anything from you, my lord, but I might be able to better protect you with 1,000 gold. Okay.
All right. And I'll give Buttersworth 2,000 gold in my generosity.
Oh, okay.
And I'll say, don't spend it all in one place.
I'll try not to. I always get great deals. Hang on. Spellcasting focus. Wizard. There's some cool wizard ones.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find something that's not going to break the game, but also be useful too.
No, you're good. I'm pulling it up now too.
Yeah, if you have anything in mind that you want to pitch me, that would be helpful. Because you know. You had a Wand of Fear.
Wand of the War Mage is kind of the default. Well, ignore half cover. Oh.
Well, so Arcane Grimoire would be the default one that you'd want. You'd want a +2 Arcane Grimoire.
Arcane Grimoire.
Yeah. But
It's not in the current. That's a legacy item, right?
Arcane Grimoire, it's Tasha's Cauldron to everything. Oh right.
Hmm.
If we're filtering just by 2024, okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
There's there's not many that are spellcasting
Yeah.
focuses. There's the hat of many spells, but that's very rare. I mean, it could be fun. That does seem fun.
It's the hat of many spells.
Yeah, that seems fucking crazy.
Oh, that costs. Hold on. Spellcasting focus. You can use a spellcasting focus. Using gains a special somatic component. You must reach into the hat and pull the spell out of it. Unknown spell. While holding the hat, you can try to cast a level 1 spell you don't know. The spell must be on the wizard spell list. It must be of a level you can cast. And it can't have material components costing more than 1,000 gold pieces once you decide on the spell.
Holy cow. I'm looking at Staff of the Magi right now. Probably can't get it, but that's ridiculous.
Staff of the Magi?
Yeah, it's legendary, but it has
Yeah.
a blow self up feature, which I like.
Uh-huh.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I feel like the Staff of the Magi is too powerful.
Yeah, a little too much going on there. Let's see, Hat of Many Spells.
Yeah, I actually really like that one. I think that one's kind of fun.
It's
Yeah,
dumb,
I'd
right?
be down. You
Uh,
can use it as a spellcasting focus. Oh. That's so funny that it's a spellcasting focus, but it's a hat. Like you don't put it on, you
Yeah.
carry it around.
And you pull if you cast a spell that requires somatic components, you pull the spell out of the hat instead.
it's literally like a wizard pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's
I'm
pretty
so
funny.
down for this.
I think that one's cool. Yeah. I'm gonna say that it's gonna cost you
Quite a bit.
yeah. I mean it says the cost is 40,000. I feel like that's probably too high, but
40,000.
That's a bit
Holy.
much for that.
I'm gonna say it's gonna cost 8,000.
Oh man. Well, I've got 4,500.
4,500. Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh
Wait, who
my
had
god. It's not
Who
just
had
level 1
50,000?
spells. It's level 1 plus. Oh
Yeah,
my
it's like
god.
basically any spell.
Right.
Oh, that's crazy.
But
And if you fuck it up, something wild happens. That's fun, dude. That's
yeah,
fun.
Yeah, I think
it's
that's
like
fun.
wild magic.
Right. Right. And it's you know, like you can't do the ones that have like expensive material components, so like
Yeah.
that doesn't break it completely. You have to spend. You still spend a spell slot. Lets you sort of have more versatility as a wizard,
Hmm.
which is kind of cool. You know, like basically like once a day you can attempt to cast a spell. Well, once per short rest, I guess. So,
Yeah.
which like your arcana is so high that like I don't think you're ever gonna fail unless
Yep.
you choose to fail.
Well, there's always the natty one.
Well, that's true. Yeah. So if
Well,
I will say on a nat one, um, yeah,
yeah.
we'll count that as that will be a failure. Um,
Um, who had the like $50,000? Who was super rich? I can't remember. Was it
It's
Fjark?
me.
Hey, hey Fjark. Could I borrow $4,000?
Did you not get 4K already?
I did. I need 4K more.
Damn. Okay.
You say okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. I will.
Make sure you barter well, my friend.
Oh yeah, I guess we should probably go into the store and talk to someone, see if we can. Well, I feel no, the price was lowered so much from what it's listed. I probably shouldn't push
yeah,
my
yeah.
luck.
So like you like like you're in the dwarvish realm, but like dwarves mostly don't like. I mean, there are plenty of dwarves that do magic, but like they're not like known for like their arcane achievements.
Yeah.
You find a like magic item shop that's run by a gnome, and the gnome is like you know like you're kind of looking, and you see like some normal stuff, like standard like wands and staffs and whatever, and then you see like behind a display case a hat, and the gnome explains to you how the hat works. That basically if you're a wizard, you can cast any spell out of it. I will say this: he does not explain the results for failure.
Yeah.
So
He's
in
just like, this is the
character,
best hat ever.
right, right. So he's like, yeah, it's my magnum opus, my um it was my senior thesis at the institute.
And
So
8,000
how much?
seems like a lot. Perhaps you could cut a little bit off. I'm just trying. Why not? Why not, dude?
Thank you, Butters.
yeah, roll persuasion.
You're our charmer, our local charmer.
Actually, Lou is still okay. No, that didn't work because
And
he's got
and
fucking.
he's like, why are you so large, and why do you sound like a ghost?
I'm not a ghost. I'm just very, very pale.
He really got you there.
He says, okay, well, 8,000's the price. That's hard and fast. Those are the rules. If you don't want it, you can leave my shop.
Alrighty, I'll toss over 4,000, and then I'll ask Fjark for spending money since he's our pimp, I guess.
I think, yeah. So you need another 4,000.
Yeah. So
And before you put all the items away,
You need an additional that I just paid you for.
No, you're good. You're good. Just the 4 is fine.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's good.
I took it out of my thing already.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
You're fine. So yeah, he like takes all the gold, and he puts it on like a scale, and like adds it up, and he's like, all right, and he like sort of unceremoniously hands you the hat, and he's like, don't use it in here. All right.
Wait. Why not?
Well, hang on
Just
before.
because there's a lot of magic items in here, and you activate a magic item, it could set other things off. I got a lot of you see there's like a lot of potions and stuff like that. Um, and there he's like, just I don't know, like, don't do magic in front of me. That's
My insight is terrible, but I want to see if I can see. Oh man, yeah, that sounds right.
and and he's like, all right, well, I'm sad to part with it, but happy that uh have enough to retire now.
Well, hold on,
put it to
because
good
you
use.
might get. Sorry, what was that?
I just said I'll put it to good use. Go ahead.
Okay. That you might be getting a bit more. I'm looking for a shield, armor, or a longsword if you have any of them.
He's like, this is a shop of arcane implements. You might want to go to like a smith or something.
He runs out the door to try and find a smith.
Yeah. So the Strong Arm clan has the best smiths in the Dwarven realm. They're one of the major clans, mostly smiths and craftsmen. Um, uh, and you find a Strong Arm clan shop.
I will accompany Buttersworth to make sure he gets a good deal.
Okay.
And I'll do the negotiating this time, realizing that they're not very good at.
I am actually good at it. I just didn't roll well. But I will. Yeah, I'll let you do it.
So I'll try to negotiate. I'll explain what Buttersworth needs to the Strong Arm clan, but I'll do so in Dwarvish.
Okay.
Our native tongue, and
Yeah.
explain that he's someone who's been helping me, and we were trying to do good as Spectral Pioneers, and since we're buying so much kit, if we could get a discount.
And Buttersworth will say, "I'm just trying to help out," in Dwarvish, because he speaks it, motherfucker.
You speak it too, yeah.
And you want a +1 weapon. Is that correct?
I want, like, I don't know what he'll have, but like what I'm looking for is shield, longsword, and armor. Any one of the three, or all, or two, or whatever, if he has any.
Yeah. Longsword. He definitely has a +1 longsword.
Okay, I will take that. Much is that?
+1 longsword is so. Yeah, Fjark, you can roll persuasion with advantage.
Wait, no.
Did that not
No?
roll? That did not roll. That roll?
Yeah.
I have a lucky
16.
stone. I always get +1 on ability checks.
Nice.
So
With
17.
my lucky stone. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we're the best in the biz. So longsword and shield gonna be 400 each.
Okay.
As for plussed up armor,
Yeah.
+1 plate is going to be 6,000 gold.
Oh wow. Okay. I have 1,200 left. I don't know if it's worth getting the +1 plate.
Yeah, so you could get like a different type of armor.
We had a rest.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still wounded, but like a short or a long rest.
So yeah, you would have had a long rest by now.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a bit steep for me. That's 5,000 more than I have, so I think we'll skip on that.
You know, I think base plate armor is like 2,000 is like 1,800 or something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like just normal like
Oh, it is 1,500. Yeah.
Yeah. So like regular plate armor is pretty expensive.
Gotcha.
To add the +1 is, in terms of like bounded accuracy, that's, you know, that gets you into I can't actually hit you mode when you start getting a lot of pluses on
Yeah.
armor especially. So it does cost a lot. I'm not saying I don't want to give it to you. I'm just saying it does cost a lot.
No, I understand. So if you could just add those two to my inventory, and I will be on my way.
Cool. Yeah. So you get a
Are you not-
longsword and you get a +1 shield.
Cool.
Are you not going to buy the armor then?
It's 6,000. I've already taken 2,000 from you. I don't want to like ask for another 5,000. So I think we're good.
All right. I'm taking note of Oz's debt to me.
Oh yeah.
I will
Did
totally
I receive
pay
those
that
items?
back. Maybe someday.
Did you not?
I saw images of them, but they're not in my. Maybe I have to refresh my. Yeah, I don't see them.
Shit.
Maybe
Okay.
when we go to your keep, if there's any loot, you know, you can pay me back with the loot. Dude, I'm interested in this hat.
I know, I'm very excited to use it. It's got a lot of potential. I was looking at the wizard spell list and I forget how big it is.
There we go. You know what? Actually, I will ask Fjark for the 5,000 extra, and I'll say maybe I can try and get a discount. That 6,000 is pretty steep, and he'll try and do a persuasion check on it. 21.
Oh. Yeah, give him a
6,000
bundle.
was already with a discount from Fjark.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Fjark, do you have 5,000 gold? I know we're cleaning you out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Let me go to my inventory and remove 5,000 more gold. Puts me at 43,000 gold. Not too really worried about money at this time.
So plate armor plus.
Also,
1.
Lou has a shit ton of gold, so
Yeah.
I don't think I have to give Lou any loans.
Breastplate +1.
No, plate armor plus 1.
Plate armor. That's right. Okay.
And then I'll try and trade in my old plate armor, which is 1,500. See what I can get.
Yeah, you'll get 750 for that.
Cool.
Yeah, half.
Okay, cool.
Dude, Buttersworth, you're gonna be like untouchable.
Yeah, I'm pretty psyched. Because I'm getting hit a lot, even though I have such high armor, and this will bounce it up by 2 more.
Buttersworth is the claws to my or is the shield to my claws.
Yes, I'm honored to be called as such. Right, just a
Yeah,
casual
the dwarf guy is like counting his money, and he takes the plate. And he's like, which like your plate armor is from like where you came from.
Yeah, it's from the Dwarven Ruins.
So he's like pretty excited to like, you know, like he's like, I haven't, he's like, this almost is like an antique, but it's like got some changes in it. So like he's excited to like, you know, study your plate and the techniques behind it.
Cool.
So he's focused on that and the cash you gave him. And yeah, you guys
I'll tell the Strong Arm clan that I hope we can continue a good relationship in the future.
and he's like, yeah, you know, it's sure, yeah, whatever. Pleasure doing business. He's like focused on the armor. He's like fixated on, you know, his next project.
What
Like
my
studying
master
metals.
was trying to say is that he hopes that the Strong Arm clan and he can have a good relationship in the future.
And you see that he's just like talking to himself, like as he's like inspecting your plate and like carrying it back into the forge. As he waves, like not dismissively, but also he's
Yeah.
hyper focused on what you've
Sorry,
given him.
master, I tried.
It's okay. We'll be back in the Dwarven realm someday.
What was the
And,
name of the... Do you have, like, a clan name that you're trying to put forward, or is there, like... If I were to say, like, someday you'll remember the... You know, what would that be?
Boom, boom. Let's do the Clover Clan, dude.
Someday you'll remember the Clover Clan. Maybe not today, master, but someday they'll know, and they'll respond with respect. And
yeah,
I'll follow you out.
so like the clans tend to be just as like a naming convention, and Clover's fine, but like there's like the Gold Braid clan, the Strong Arm clan, the Greybeard clan. You know, like they're like descriptors of like
Their purpose.
or just like their physical features, you know.
Mm.
Like the Gold Braid clan is like the clan of merchants. So like it's sort of like the gold is like, you know, like they're merchants, but then, you know, they all tend to have like a like beard braid that's like, you know, dipped in gold as like a signifier of like their membership in the clan.
Yeah, well, the clover will be our mark, and it's going to
Yeah.
represent, because Bjork's whole goal is that he was clanless. He knows how hard it is to be clanless.
Yeah.
And he wants his clan to, when he's able to make it, to be a clan for all dwarves who are down on their luck.
Yeah, I love
Willy
that.
Wonka golden ticket style. So that's why it's the clover, because it's the, you know, lucky clan.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah. So, you get done shopping? Are you guys done shopping?
Yeah.
I was actually going to ask about getting a cloak of protection.
A cloak of protection.
I think it's common, uncommon.
Uncommon, yeah. It's 400 gold.
That is the last of my money.
I will
give it
buy one
away.
of those too if he has one.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just and not to poo poo, your plan, but like that's getting into an AC that feels busted.
I mean, he still gets hit by a lot of stuff, but yeah, I see.
What's your
I walk
AC right
out of
now, Buttersworth?
23, if I had to put a number on it.
Walk out of the store with it on, and Buttersworth is like, "Oh, do they have any more?" I'm like, "Oh no, they sold out. No, sorry.
Oh,
What?
well, you
Last
look
one in
good in it.
stock, you know." I know. It looks really good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
All right. So spent your gold, spent your loot. Good deal. So you guys make your way back to the ship. Ally's been briefed on things, and you begin to set course for the Goblin Realm. And in the ship, there's like different quarters, and there was like a sort of journal of Nicoletez. And it's like his quarters that I think at some point Isaiah's character took over that portion, but he left. So it's kind of more like a study with like a small cot. And as you begin to like queue up for the atomic relay to go into space and do that, it a device in the room whose purpose had been previously unknown begins to beep a series of systematic beeps, long and short.
I don't know what that is. Oscar!
I was gonna ask if Yark knew what it was.
I don't know what that is.
All
Brogan,
right,
do you know what that is?
let me use my brain here. Is this some kind of like Morse code? Do I recognize anything like that?
Hey, roll Arcana.
Say less.
Say
That's
less.
actually not that
Still
good.
a 17, dude. Still a 17.
17 is still pretty good. So I would say, like, yeah, this is some kind of communication code, and I guess all of you are in. Somebody roll a perception or investigation.
Investigation, you say? Gosh dang.
He's really. Oh my
They're
god.
no.
rolling low.
By the way, I
Actually, that is
guide
plus
Fjark. See true, my lord. Add a d4.
I dropped that bad. And it is +1 because of the thing, so I do
14.
roll a 14.
14.
Very dirty 14.
One more than Oz. It takes you guys a little bit to look, but you find a small notebook among the many books in here that has like it's very clearly like it's basically Morse code. It's like a thing for Morse code. So you can sort of and I will say, Oz, on your well, so do you roll perception?
Okay. I'll roll perception again.
See true, my lord.
Boom.
He can't see
My
anything. I cover his eyes
gosh.
when I try and guide him. See true, my lord. And I cover his eyes.
Damn,
Um,
dude, I've been not great.
What's your passive perception?
Where do I see that? Just whatever my perception is.
It's 10 plus your modifier.
It's 19.
Your passive perception is 19.
Yeah, it's the block that says perception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, proficiency +4, and then his ability modifier should be +5, so +9, yeah. Actually, +10 because of the stone, so that would be 20.
No, it's only for ability checks and saving throws, not
Oh,
passive
gotcha.
perception at all. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So on a passive perception of 19, you're sitting there and you realize that this code is like repeating itself. Like every
I'll tell.
like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll tell Oscar that it seems like the code is repeating itself. We should try to use the notebook to. Well, that's all I'm gonna say. Shark is real dumb right now, so he's just gonna say that the code seems to be repeating itself. Oz.
My lord,
Um,
would you like some eggs? I'm cooking in the kitchen. Sorry, go on, Oz.
I,
Eggs sound great. Thanks.
I was gonna
Thanks,
say,
Buzzer.
perhaps it's if it's repeating itself, it could, well, I guess it could be anything. I was gonna say a distress call, like someone's in trouble, they just need attention, so they left a repeating message on.
Yes, could
But
be someone lonely.
Sorry guys, I've been
Didn't we
watching too
find a
much
notebook?
Star Trek recently.
Didn't we find a notebook that has like the code?
Yeah.
How to
Yeah. You did.
decipher it?
Oh.
That's above the table. Just Shark's really dumb.
He puts the eggs next to the book. Foot massage, my lord.
I'm okay, Buttersworth.
No, just making sure.
Oh my gosh.
Where are we again? We're in
We're in the ship.
we're in the ship.
I think so. Yeah, because that's where the book was.
I'm gonna ask Bergstrom if he can solve this code.
Hell yeah. I forgot about Bergstrom, dude.
Yeah. The code is going to be like a intelligence, like kind of a flat. It's not really. I guess it could be Arcana or history.
Because Bergstrom has intelligence.
Would it be religion?
I'll say religion's fine.
But I'll let Bergstrom take a crack at it. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, Bergstrom has the headband of intellect, so his intelligence is 19. This should be a +4, right?
Yeah.
All right, D20 +4. +4, 13.
Think clearly,
That's
Bergstrom. D4.
I gave him, yeah, I guidance. Okay, not bad. So 13. He rolled a 16. Bergstrom's trying to crack the code.
It takes a couple rounds, but the message is in RP chat.
Oh, so no big ask or anything.
Oh, that doesn't seem like a big problem. I've destroyed many hornets' nests in my time. That's what the Murmecs are, right? They're bugs.
um, yeah, Buttersworth. Yeah, no, yeah, they're like bugs. That's a perfect way of putting it.
Buttersworth, roll history.
Can
Please
do.
fail miserably. It'll be funnier if you do.
What? Also, can I ask? Like, we haven't really talked about like what realm you came from, right?
From like a frozen realm. Yeah, we didn't really talk about it. It was basically just like icy tundra, with lots of like very powerful monsters.
Yeah.
And I was spent a lot of my time underneath it in the like leftover dwarven ruins underneath the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Is this Nikola Tez? You said sending this?
Yeah, it will basically have his sign off on the end.
Okay. Hmm. Well, we know that's important.
Well, is this a pressing matter, gentlemen? Or, I mean, I don't really know what the Murmecs are, and we have to help those
I'd say it's
goblins. Oh, it's pressing.
Well, okay, if I understand it right, like they're basically holding the human realm as a whole captive.
So the bulk of the Myrmex forces are contained within the human realm. That Nikola Tez basically locked down the human realm
Yeah.
to keep them from getting out. And from his journal, you realize that like he had prepared for that. He had assumed that at some point they would be used against him after like you know basically Nicolates and the Rough Riders, Russell T. Velt and all the others. There's a bunch of them. Sort of started, you know, they adventured a lot. They found a lot of things in different ruins, and they sort of got to the point where you guys are at, where they sort of, you know, evaded getting captured by the Githyanki and uh, you know, started dipping into things that they shouldn't have been, you know, or things that you know the Illithid didn't want them to, and so um, he figured the Myrmex would be brought to bear on the human realm and tried to prepare for the attack. Um, the Myrmex are really challenging to deal with because if you like cast a spell in front of one of them, then that one will learn the spell. And then once one of them learns how to cast a spell, all of them know how to cast the spell.
Yeah.
Um, and so the more exposed they are to like powerful people, the stronger they get. From his journals, the like it's basically like a glass sphere around the entire realm, and it doesn't allow any teleportation. It doesn't allow any like. Somehow he's figured out a way to communicate out, which was thought to be impossible, to this special receiver on your ship, which was his ship originally. And so, you know, the only other people who may have this message are the other adventuring group was sent to his other lab to take his airship. And they have the Draconic Codex. You guys have the Giants Codex. Um,
I'm assuming is the high
the
rollers.
high rollers. Yeah.
Yeah, and also just to be clear, I know this, but my character does not.
Yeah.
Well, this is good because I didn't know all this, but my
Oh.
character probably did. So.
Yes. We would have told
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Yeah, so just to clarify that, because I know you're new to the campaign, and it's like I'm running on assumptions that everybody, yeah. So, yeah, so the Myrmex aren't holding, like in a way they're holding the human realm hostage, but in a way like they're captive there so that they can't spread more damage to all the other realms. Because essentially, like that was sort of what the Illithid were trying to use to like clean slate the like civilized realms. Like basically they've advanced too far.
Okay.
Yeah.
And from the intel that you guys got from the Githyanki, like different members of the Cabal are like the different Illithid sort of like operators, like agents 1 through 12, have like different agendas and propose different strategies. So the majority, the consensus view was that the Myrmex could be used to sort of clean slate, harvest, potentials to reintroduce, after a specific amount of time. But one of the minority views was to use the GIF, the Hippo people, who have been to like advance them technologically to use them as a force against the other people to basically like bomb other realms back into, a Stone Age, if you will. But that wasn't agreed upon. So it seems like the operator that decided to do that anyways kind of went rogue. And that's from the intel that you got from the Githyanki. Just to put some pieces of the puzzle together. In character.
Well, from his message, it seems like they've got things handled in the human realm for the moment. He does say stalemate. Doesn't seem I mean, it is pressing, but not immediately pressing. Perhaps we finish what we were doing and then carry on to find the hive? Also, I think Bruggen wanted to find his brother or something. I don't know. Brother seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I agree. His brother was pretty cool.
It seemed like a pretty sweet dude. But maybe, we'll find some information on how to do that, because we still haven't found how to get the fucking moon, have we?
Whoa, Buttersworth, I didn't know you to be a swearer.
Sorry, I'm just, so much is happening so quickly.
You kiss Fjark's butt with that mouth?
Well, I don't keep. What? No! I would never.
Sorry.
I would never defile his beautiful buttocks with my foul lips.
Jesus Christ.
Not what I was accusing you of, but yeah, okay.
That's disgusting. How dare you suggest such a foul thing?
Oh my gosh.
Ally, like, so, am I putting in the coordinates to the Goblin Realm?
Yes.
Yes.
Very well.
And surely we won't encounter any villains upon the way. But if we do, we'll be ready, and nothing can stop us from it. Sorry?
I thought we got coordinates to the moon above board.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Is there something stopping us from going there?
So there's a few things. One is that there's not a atomic relay that takes you there. You have to be able to get there through pure speed. So you'd have to upgrade like you would have to figure out like a propulsion device upgrade to your ship so that you can take the long way through wild space. It'll still take a while. The other thing is that without a like device to like phase shift into like
Right.
the ethereal plane, you would arrive at the moon, which is a barren rock with like lower gravity and no breathable air.
Okay, so we need a phase shift device and we need to go faster. By the way, my speech just now was giving us Inspiring Leader. Do you all have 12 temporary hit points?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. Because they expire at long rest and we just presumably had one.
So yeah, so you can, so just to be clear, because the guy that you guys interviewed that you ended up saving and sending on his way, like said that, you know, if you were able to phase shift, like find a way to like phase shift to where like the moon actually is, like the moon base actually is, you know, it'd be like all the Githyanki that are stationed there and their defenses. If you go to the moon as it is and have a way to see into the ethereal with like a spell, then you can sort of see what's on the other side and move physically through the moon space and get to the spot where then you can potentially like phase in and phase out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only spell I know that can do that is True Seeing, but that's level 6.
Yeah.
Let me check the entire wizard spell list.
Oh, that's right, because you have have you added the entire wizard spell list to your
No,
you're
no,
gonna have to.
I've got the just like a
Well, I mean, Oz, you're up
web
to
page
5th
up.
level spells, right?
Yeah.
What level do you have to hit to get to 6th level spells?
11.
Is it 11?
Yeah, I think it's 11.
And you can use spell scrolls.
That is true. So we could buy a scroll. But I'm
Or
broke.
try to find one since, you know, 3rd level spells are like the highest that most people would have.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Wait a
Well, I
minute.
guess we
Wait a minute.
What?
No, there's see invisibility too.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Oh.
For the duration, you can see creatures and objects that have the invisible condition as if they're invisible, and you can see into the ethereal plane. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's just a level 2 spell.
Would work. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I was gonna say I thought I when I was plotting this out, I thought there was a lower level spell that you could do, but then when you said True Seeing, I was like, yeah, I think that was it. See invisibility is
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I
So
can
you
pull
could
that out
use
whenever.
see invisibility. Yep. So
yeah.
all right, you guys begin your journey back to the Goblin Realm. You guys need a long rest?
I think I'm good.
I
It takes
reset all
3
my
days.
stuff manually, so.
Okay.
I reset my stuff. Yeah.
When we, by the way,
So,
when we
yeah.
arrive, I'm just gonna cast Aid again on the 3 of us. So if just check your base HP and then add 5 to it. I don't know if you altered it from before, but yeah.
I did alter mine, but I have a
Oh,
note
so you can
here
just
that
keep
it
it.
was not phased.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
just keep it.
So yeah, the journey takes 3 days, and it goes uneventful through the astral corridor. Um, and you arrive at the Goblin Realm on their northern most atomic relay, and you're met with sort of a gorgeous like jungle bay view. Um, just like tall mountain peaks, like covered in foliage and dense canopy. Um, clouds gathered at the top. Um, the mouth of a large river, and like a fishing village is there. Um, and yeah, I think you guys had like a sort of basic map. I don't have a map to share of the region because I'm bad at making maps. Um, and I hate using AI. I tried, it didn't work. So, uh, but think like kind of a big, almost like rectangular, like with like shaped continent. With like all the irregularities of like a coastline and stuff, but more or less rectangular shaped. And along the western side of the continent would be a like large mountain chain, um, with some sort of volcanoes. In the south is a large active volcano. Um, the southern half of the continent has basically been clear cut um, by the GIF. And yeah, but you guys are in sort of untouched rainforest.
Okay, well, if I'm not mistaken, we need to go fetch our goblin friend, unite the tribes by slaying the beasts, and then attending the moot. Well, we slay the beasts, attend the moot, make sure that he's the leader, and then we help them rise up? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
All sounds right to me.
So where did we say we were going to meet the dude?
Um, the
By the way, coffee, my lord, right here.
I will
at like
accept the coffee, I guess.
And I took the liberty of washing your clothes. I'm sorry, go on, narrate.
yeah. So the Chief's Moot is at like the place of gathering, which is like a village that the other tribes like meet at when they need to like have like a council of the tribal leaders.
All right, let's go pick up our guy, kill some things, and crown a king, and then start a rebellion. So we go to him.
Yeah. So you guys, I think, spent a lot of money on an airship attachment. Is that I think I recall
Yep.
you guys doing that.
Yep.
So your ship begins to lift out of the water. It's moving pretty smoothly through the water, and as you get to the mouth of the river, like you realize that like the river, you know, like I'll say that you can go for like the first day up the river, and then at a certain point it becomes unnavigable by boat. Um, and that's when you lift off to keep a lower profile and to make better speed because your ship can make better speed. But once you lift off, it takes another day through the air. It's not the fastest ship by flying, but it does.
Just imagining like the music, dun 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 dun. Whatever that song is.
So yeah, as you you guys fly in to if I have this. Damn it. Okay. You fly into a sort of like almost honestly like a city. Like it's pretty large, uh, you know, for a village. You've seen a few other villages, and you know, it's not like the goblins are like actually that primitive. Like they have pretty complex settlements. Um, you know, many of them are built into the trees. Um, and but they have infrastructure on the ground as well. It's just that with like giant beasts running around the jungles, you know, it's uh, safer in the trees, it seems. Um, but you know, this village is sort of at the bottom of a valley, um, and you see that like the valley has like guard posts all around it, um, and there's sort of a great wall that uh, contains the entire valley. Um, and at the bottom of the valley, you know, the rivers that flow through create a sort of like natural island in the center, which is where the city is built upon. Um, and so this is like a city with actual like buildings, um, you know, made from like stone and wood and large dinosaur bones. Um, and um, in the center is like a big arena, um, and you know, there's all kinds of buildings, uh, religious. There's like trading on the outskirts of the city, um, across the river. Uh, is actual like farmland where you see people, um, you know, goblin people using dinosaurs as like beasts of burden, plowing fields, um, you know, bringing in harvest, uh, planting orchards, growing trees, things like that. The other thing you notice is floating above one of the buildings is an airship that I guess Fjark, you would be the only one. Bruggen would recognize it as well. Um, but it's an airship in the shape of a dragon.
Huh.
Oh, it's the High Rollers. It's
Oh.
the High Rollers.
They're
I
still
remember they
here.
were investigating the ruins. That dick Dynasty Richfinger. He must be on that ship.
Now, you guys have mentioned the high rollers a lot, but why do we hate them again?
I don't actually know.
And I don't.
Br-
I mean, I
Bruggen?
do,
No, just
but yeah, Bruggen.
I actually missed the session where we played as the High Rollers.
Oh my god.
oh,
There
none
are
of
there
us
are
did.
rivals.
That's right.
Nate had us design our rivals and like and create a backstory for them for whatever reason. They were our rivals, and then they're the other party of Spectral Pioneers that God, what's his name?
Nick Latez
Nick
or
Latez,
Russell T. Velt.
Russell T. Velt, entrusted with one of the codexes. We have, I think, the Giants Codex. They have the Draconic Codex.
Okay, so we just hate them because we're prideful and we're better than everyone else. Is that
Well,
right?
we also have they. I mean, they have story reasons. We don't. So they
Okay.
have like backstory reasons to dislike them. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So like each one was like a counterpart to the members of the party, like the original members of the party, and I think so they were creating like somebody who like they don't. It's not like they're evil. Like they're not. They're just they have like a rivalry.
Yeah.
But they were also all sort of more like prestigious. Like they were the ones who like people were speculating like you know if like the Rough Riders were going to like pick like which is the legendary adventuring group of like human adventurers, um which like you would have heard about as well, um but like if they were going to pick successors it would have been the High Rollers, which was like an adventuring group that had been like mentored personally by the Rough Riders, whereas like the adventuring party,
Us
like you
slapdicks.
guys were like Fjark, Bruggen, and Bear, like all found themselves in jail, and they were broken out of jail by Nick Latez and Russell T. Velt and some of the other Rough Riders, and like basically like given like the task, but they weren't like specifically like they were chosen because they were available
Mm.
and like not affected by like the sort of mind control that others were. So, but yeah, they're there. So when you guys get in, you see the ship there, and there's no other like airships. The goblins don't have airships, so you see a bunch of goblin people like pointing and looking and whatever, and you see that like their ship is like not currently occupied. Like they've like you know um it's floating and tied to like the top, like the steeple of like a building, and it's otherwise like you don't see them on the ship. And yeah, otherwise, roll perception.
All right, big money this time. Let's go. I've
See
rolled
true, my
bad all
lord.
night.
Your eyes always see the furthest.
Okay, that's a 19. It's actually not bad.
I'll just do it for the fact that I can't beat 19, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you look around and you see a bunch of different tribes. So there's a tribe that has like a standard of like a like white flag, um or like a blue flag with um like white cloud patterns on it, um and uh a um like trapezoid, like a black trapezoid with like white cloud patterns. um you see another sort of standard for a different tribe that looks like their flag looks like, you know, like a big black maw,
Okay.
like a mouth, you know. Um, and one that has like the symbol of like a like curved talon and like an ornate feather. Um, and on a 19, you then see like the tribe of Johnny Quick Hands. Which like you see them because they kind of stick out in that like uh, their banner is just a like tree.
Oh, that's Johnny Quickhands. We should help
Kind of a
his
lame symbol for their clan. Maybe we should tell them to change that. You know, if he's going to be
become
the
a
head
clover.
honcho. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Expand your brand.
Yeah, so as you descend off your ship and you go to meet him, Johnny's like, "Hey, wow, you guys arrived in style. Day behind those other guys. You were asking about them. The um, there's a
The high rollers.
right."
Yeah. I'll explain the Buttersworth about our history with the High Rollers, specifically that they kidnapped the Platinum or Silver Knight right under our noses after we had already like beaten him and then claimed the glory for themselves. They're a bunch of valor stealing punks.
Um, and um, he's like, "Oh well, I don't know. I mean, they seem all right, but uh, they got tight with the with, with the cloud peaks over there, and as he nods over there, you see the tribe that has the flag of the like blue field on black trapezoid um, with like white cloud patterns. And he's like, I think they're getting ready to. Uh, they always try to hunt the Altasaur or the Aerosaur. I mean, the king of the skies, the flying death.
Oh, so they're gonna try to hunt that.
Yeah, I think so. Um,
Hmm.
and
Well, what's the most prestigious one for us to hunt?
he's like, well, like I said, nobody's ever taken any of them down. So like, if you get one of them, then you basically have a claim. Anybody who can bring back a trophy from a hunt of one of the great ones, uh, you know, can claim to be the chief of chiefs. If and this, again, nobody's ever done one that we know of. But if somebody was able to get, you know, like let's say we get one of them and they get another, then it's a combat by champion.
All right. Well, I suppose we have two options then, gentlemen. The first. Well, three really. The first is we hunt ours, they hunt theirs. The second is we sabotage their hunt. And the third is we hunt ours and sabotage theirs, but I don't know how we would accomplish that last one. I know Bruggen is very sneaky, and perhaps he could try and wait for the right moment, but he's not here right now to decide to do that, so I don't think we can ask him to do that. So perhaps we just hunt ours and hope for the best? How strong are these gentlemen, by the way? We could take them, right? On a one-on-one fight? Champion fight, if it came to that?
The other team.
Yeah. I I don't think any of us know how strong they are because Fjork wasn't there. Shit. They're very strong.
Was Fjark? Were you not there when the team fought him?
Nope.
And you weren't there
I
for
was
the
only
flashback?
there. I was only. No, I was not. I was only there for when they stole the Silver Knight and then they kicked us off their airship.
Oh yeah. Okay. Um. So yeah, I will say this. They're level 9.
Oh.
They were level 9 when you fought them.
So
You
it would
guys
be
just
an even
were-
fight. Interesting. Very interesting. But I suppose the question of whether we could sabotage them or not is moot, because Bruggen is a little bit tired, aren't you, buddy? Bruggen's standing on the side, head against a tree. So I guess we go after our monster, unless anyone else has any other ideas.
So as you're talking, you hear a voice, smooth like butter, and he's like, Fjark Regrold, is that you?
Ah, Dynasty.
He's like, my stars, I did not expect to see you here. This is an unknown realm, um, and I suppose our paths have crossed yet again.
I suppose they have.
How goes your mission for shared benefactor?
Um, a lot has happened. But
Yes. Well,
we are doing our best. And
um,
Fjord's very reserved since Dynasty has a past of stealing Fjark's ideas and um, contributions. He's more reserved. He's not telling very much.
he says, "Well, look, I came to speak with you. It seems our interests are aligned, and I think we have to stop these hippo people. We were in their at their mercy uh, for a moment, although uh, we did get um, valuable information about their positions and the resources that they have deployed. Um, I suppose you all are of the same mind as us that we can crown a chief and unite these tribes and try to establish, um, an insurgency against this occupation."
Um, yes, I think that yes, we are of similar mind. Um, we've encountered the gift before. They can be a tenacious uh, bunch, uh, persistent, if not tenacious, especially with their shady banking schemes. I think you would know somewhat of those types of ideas, huh?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. I mean, I too consider myself a gambler, but what does uh, you know, playing at the tables have in common with banking? Although I suppose there is some overlap. Um, and he says, "Well, I'm sensing," and I had him roll insight. He rolled a natural 20. He says, I'm sensing some uh, recalcitrance on your part. Is everything okay?"
Yes, yes. We just have work to do here, and um we lost a party member not too long ago. If you remember our last encounter, um
Oh yes, I
our
see
good friend Bear is missing.
the other
So
big orcish fellow. Is that right?
yes, yes, his name is Bear.
Sounds pretty
Yeah.
Quite
handsome.
a talented fighter.
Um, well, I'm sorry to hear that. We have lost a few of our party as well. Um, Gained some others, but um, I would like to apologize for all that affair with the Silver Knight. He was um, possessed by an ancient dragon spirit, and we uh,
Yes, Bahamut.
needed to keep him from. Well, that's not quite accurate, but um, anyways, we needed to keep him from expanding his powers. It would have spelled doom for all the realms, and um, he couldn't be slain, and so we had to find another way of neutralizing him. Um, and we weren't sure um, that it was within your capabilities, and we couldn't trust that he could be left or turned in to the authorities. And so, um, for our quest, we needed him. But I do want to apologize about how that went down. It seemed maybe like we could have done it without humiliating you in such a way. So is your Giants Codex you know proved a fruitful path?
Yeah, we have some ideas.
He says, I suspect that ours is a dead end. It seems. Maybe after this we can compare notes.
Um, don't know how much I want to give away. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see who what tribe wins. And then we can meet and discuss after we fight off these gift fellows, huh?
Yeah, that sounds great. And he goes back to his party, which you see the um like a tall high elf um in like full plate with a trident, and you see um the tiefling female in the party uh with him, and they're also talking to a golden dragonborn.
Do we not like those feathers, my lord?
I wouldn't say not like as not trust. When we gambled, Dynasty and I, we always had good conversation until he you know, took me under the table. I still think he was doing some magic to win. And in business he was never very fair, so he's not a bad person. He's just
A cheater.
difficult to trust. Yes.
Hmm. All right.
So Johnny Silverhand, that's Cyberpunk. Johnny Quickhands is like, hey, I don't know, he didn't seem that bad to me.
He's a cheating dickhead.
If you say so.
Instantly
He's like,
on
well,
your
look,
side.
he's
Doesn't
like,
even
well,
care to
look,
investigate.
they're gonna go after the Aerosaur, which is um, you know, giant beast in the skies. Some people who've hunted it have tried to hunt it up in the mountains where it nests and hunts. He says we could go after the Altasaur, which is the walking mountain. It exists in the swamps. Uh, a lot of people say that it died at some point because nobody's seen it in a long time, but occasionally we see evidence of its passage. Giant footprint here, a whole valley carved out by its tail. So word is the last sign of it recently was in the swamps to the south and to the east, and but we might have to contend with the black moths. Uh, that's those ones over there. And he points to the tribe of like really kind of big, um, like bugbears, and like sneaky looking goblins, and they're the ones that have the black flag with like bloody teeth on it. He's like, but then there's the king of them all, the Regisaur. There's a lone volcano due south of here that it takes up its lair there.
Would taking out the Regisaur secure your ascension, even if they destroy the King of the Sky?
I would say that they're seen as equal, but the Regisaur is like the king of the jungle, like as in he's a hunter, he's a predator. He's probably the most dangerous one.
He looks like a giant monkey.
Uh, nope. Big. Well, you guys fought a T-Rex, no?
Yes. Well, we ran from
Um,
2, but yes.
yeah. So it's like that, but much, much, much bigger, and it can shoot magma.
Magma.
He's like, so I don't know. I think no matter what, most people who try to hunt one of these things ends up dead, and the people who survive end up never wanting to do it again. So I figure as long as we cannot die, then we might be all right.
So tell me about this king of the mountain.
The Walking Mountain?
Yeah, yes, that's what I said, I think. Anyway, my
Well,
lord.
did you did you see any, and you would have seen like other like sauropods, like basically like long necks, like the brontosaurus or
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so it's like one of those, but as like absolutely massive.
I was thinking of like the giant turtle. This is how I've been imagining it. The giant tortoise in Final Fantasy 15 that you can fight as an optional boss.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
that's
know what I'm talking
actually
about?
I do actually, yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean by sauropod.
And what kind of attacks does the sauropod have? He's just big and strong, or does he have lightning coming out of his teeth? Perhaps he shoots wind from his nostrils.
He says, well, when he takes a step, the entire earth gives way. When he bats something with his tail, it can carve out a small valley. He doesn't really have to do much more than that.
So we'd either be dealing with some extreme fire, or just very strong fellow. I think I could manage to keep my feet, but not sure about you gentlemen. As for the fire,
Let me check my spell list.
I don't have anything for fire. I don't have any spells for fire. I don't have any items for fire.
Let me see what I got.
I have. Wow. I have something to help me with fire, not you guys. Oh wait, this is actually really sick.
Does Bruggen have any potions in his inventory? I remember we had a bunch of potions made.
Yeah, let me check. Yeah,
Oh,
he's got
wait.
2 potions of fire resistance.
Oh. Okay.
Well, the fire guy's sounding better and better. I will say I can also, and I'd, of course, love to use this on you, my lord, but I don't think it would be as effective on you because you seem resistant to many things when you turn into your magnificent bear form. But perhaps Oscar, I might be able to help you, or Bruggen. Actually, I could, if you can resist fire with that, I could cast
Actually,
from him.
the spell I was looking at, I can cast in a circle. If you guys are willing to use some of your own magic, I can give us all resistance to fire minus Bruggen. Yeah. And you'll deal extra damage around yourselves. And you can fly. There's a lot going on with the spell.
What? What? What?
Sorry, this is Songal's Elemental Suffusion.
Yo, that's sick. I've never even
You
heard of
posted
that
in the
song.
chat.
Probably. Let's see. It's not in my spell book, but it's on the internet.
It's from the hat.
It's just on the wizard spell list. Oh wait, it's from Forgotten Realms Heroes of Faerun. Is that a thing? Is that a book we use?
Mm,
Might not be.
no.
Okay. I will
What's it
ignore
called?
this one. Songal's Elemental Suffusion.
No. That
is
sounds made up.
okay.
I've never heard of
A
this
lot
spell.
of
It is an
them sound
official
made
book,
up.
but yeah, it's
Look for any. I could always cast Stone Skin. I don't know what that does. Let's see.
what
Oh
are
no, that's for
circles?
physical damage. Oh, Fire Shield. That's a spell that exists.
So we have 2 fire resist potions. You have fire shield.
Yep.
I think we should be pretty good. And if
Yeah.
we can't cover someone, then I have something called warding bond.
Oh,
And basically what that means is that whoever I'm bonded with, they take half damage, or they're resistant to all damage, and I take an equal amount of whatever damage they take. So I'd probably put that on Oscar or Bruggen. Because I think Fjork is automatically resistant to a lot of damage.
Does water spells do anything to fire? Is that like a thing or no?
I don't know.
No, there's no like. It's not Pokemon.
Well, ice spells might. I don't know though.
Any ranged weapon attack that enters a wall space has disadvantage attack roll, and fire damage is halved if fire effect passes through wall to reach its target. I was just thinking wall of water
Oh, interesting.
could be like a barrier. I could throw up maybe because I got to prepare my spells. I didn't do that yet.
Yeah, that might be a good one to have. I think I can't change spells, I don't think. Heck. If I can, then I'm stuck.
And it can extinguish flames, tidal wave. So I can put out fire if he's like air AoE fire attacks.
Yeah, but I.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What spell is it?
Tidal wave.
Oh, I can replace one spell. Okay.
It says that it extinguishes unprotected flames in its area and within 30 feet of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what fighting this fire guys is going to be like, but you know, if he has anything, he can breathe magma. Feels like he might be setting stuff on fire.
Do you think he would be, and this is just a hypothetical, do you think he'd have some sort of weakness to cold damage?
How do I phrase this?
If my weapon were very, very cold, would I be able to slice through him easier?
Johnny's like, well, I don't know about that. I mean, like the I guess you can go talk to like one of our shamans, see if they've like heard tell. They keep the oral history of our people.
All right.
I'll talk to one of their shamans.
So yeah, you go talk to them. It's gonna be a religion or a history check with them. Essentially, like they're gonna be like singing a song or reciting a poem.
Oh,
You know,
and I will guide myself.
Yeah,
15.
15's pretty good. Yeah, on a 15, you know, you um you learn that like based on people who've fought it, like it doesn't seem like cold doesn't seem to like affect it like much, like not that it won't affect it, but like it doesn't like particularly affect it.
So it doesn't deal more damage and it doesn't deal less damage, is what I.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Yeah, the only thing is that like like those who have like the gift, the magical gift, um are like have had their spells like not work on them. So out of character, uh you would glean this to mean that it has magic resistance.
Interesting. So that's so that's advantage on saving throws, right?
Yeah, advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Gotcha. That's not just resistance against. So it's not like resistance against like fire damage. Well, I mean, it would probably
No.
be immune, but yeah, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, it just means that like spells that may have worked didn't.
Gotcha.
A spell to try to bind it in place, or a spell to try to confuse it or whatever. Yeah, so that's what you learn from that. Do. So yeah, with that, is there any other preparation you guys want to be doing
I'm
for
good.
the hunt?
I'm good.
I'm good. I just want to make sure my spells are good.
Me too.
All right. Well, I think we will end there. We'll start the hunt next week. Hopefully everybody can make it. Luke can be there. We'll get him up to speed, and then go. You guys are gonna do the Regisar.
The fire one,
thinking?
yeah, I think that seems like
Yeah.
the best one because we have a lot of resistances to it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that's I think it's good. Alrighty, so I will prep that scenario, and we'll get to it.
Sounds
So,
good.
all right, guys.
All right,
Take it
GG's. Thanks
easy.
for running it. That was fun.
Do you want me to leave this open if you want to read that, or do you guys?
I think I'm out for the
warfare
night.
thing?
It's a little late.
Okay. Yeah.
but-
All right. Talk to you guys later.
I just need to get my spells really fast.
Okay.